Oh shit. Last one. Last one. Come on. So home, and we're just gonna head out to the Gymboree. I had this like Rage liquid pre-workout from Germany that I've left over, so I've just taken that. It was like a little thing that I think I showed you on one of the videos. And also taking alongside, I always take these alongside, and these are what makes it look so full and great when we're training. Bear in mind guys, when you see me training, I'm full and pumped up and, you know, a bit like, ah! This is me like standard, average, all the time. See? So look at this now. This is me now. Now I'm in videos and training, but the reason is I take these. There you go. NO2 Extreme from My Protein. There's two versions of these. There's NO2 Extreme and then another version. And these are just the pure, utter, unadulterated pump creators. They're awesome. I love them. Make you really, really full, really nitrogen positive, and just boom, blow you up. To make it look really good when training and feel good. Great pump from them, which I think most supplements at the moment, pre-workout wise, completely lack. That whole pump thing's like gone. What I used to love about the original super pumps and stuff. So really highly recommend those. That's around, that is pretty much it. I think because we have the higher fat because of the sweet potato fries lunch, I'm not going to be having much else. Otherwise I've got some caramel rice cakes in my bag. That's pretty much it. So, as I said before, high volume week, so I'm going to go hit up. I think we are on chest, we are on hamstrings, and triceps. So, I'm going to hit you up, see you at the gym. What's going on in the background? Look at this. Look at this ridiculousness. Let's go! Back in the gym and on a high volume week, showing you the first complete set here. You're going to see what we do on every single set throughout. Today we were training chest, triceps and hamstrings. The only thing that we did different this day was we ran out of time towards the end, so we extended a single tricep movement and supersetted it with the final chest movement. Here you can see everything in line, everything symmetrical, lifting, not shifting, not throwing the weight up. In these high volume weeks we use a lighter weight, roughly 60%, sometimes 40% depending on the isolation and how hard it is. But we're always looking to maintain a good strict form, controlling the negative and the positive and maintaining good speed throughout. Everything is hit twice a week. We focus on a compound and an isolation each time. It all works out as the same overall volume as a standard bro split, but we're increasing the frequency of how many times the muscle is hit during each week. So I hope that gives you something to think about. Enjoy the rest of the video. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.
I'm never gonna take off this crown. I'm never gonna take off this crown. I'm never gonna take off this crown. 'Cause I'm the fucking king. This is not the last time. my shoulder drives me and I'm not done yet. Thought I told you I put it down. Woo! Man, cause I dominate. I'm never gonna take off this crown. I'm never gonna take off this crown. I'm never gonna take off this crown. Cause I'm the fucking king. This is our last year, and I am not done here. This is our last year. I am not done. This is our last year, and I am not done here. This is our last year. I am not. I get what I want, cause I'm a fucking animal. Come at me, bro. I'm a fucking animal. Never back down. I'm a fucking animal. I kill when I'm hungry. I'm a fucking animal. I'm a fucking animal. I'm a fucking animal.
Cause I'm the fucking king.
This is our last year, and I am not done here. This is our last year. I am not done. This is our last year, and I am not done here. This is our last year. I am not done.
Back home, quick email answering done. Lainey's straight, so busy, so fast, so fast. She's got to an entire meal in like 15 minutes. She's like a superwoman in the kitchen. Look at her, she's social media gaming
I'm checking my clients and shit.
and yeah. So we've come home and she's basically made us a muscle food tuna steak, protein, my protein rice, vegetable dish, and it looks amazing. Is that not the biggest piece of tuna you have ever
I only
seen?
saw recently someone catching a tuna. Did you see how big they are? They're like horses.
Did you not know how big tunas are? Huge.
They're fucking massive. Massive.
They are
And then you
fucking
get
massive.
like a little tuna tin that size.
But look at that. So this is the protein rice. I'm gonna try and focus on it for you. This is the protein rice, and what this is what I mean. Like it's not
Looks like the pasta.
not rice. It's basically like the pasta broken down into smaller pieces, which is still nice. But don't expect it to be like texture of rice. But it's the same as the pasta, and it is really nice. And there's Lainey's. There's mine. So if you would like to know what we do, whoa, it's close.
Well, you can link
If
this
you'd like to know-
in the description.
If you would like to know how to make this meal
It's on my channel.
and any
already.
others that you see, head over to Lainey's channel. Link here. It'll open in a new window for you so you can watch it whenever. And all the meals that she cooks that you see, like this, boom, will be up on there. Do you put macros on it?
Some of them.
Not some of them, but they're always good.
They're always good macros,
Always good
don't worry.
macros. And so yeah, there you go. You can not only get to view it, but you can cook it and eat it yourself. It's my protein rice, muscle food tuna steak, which is the biggest, loveliest steak I've seen that you can get anywhere. You can't buy the same thing in the stores. No way.
No.
Not for that money. Not for the
No,
same
I've
money.
got, you've seen, on my channel, I do a lot of buying of the groceries from Asda. And I have bought the tuna steaks from Asda, but they're like little bitches beside them tuna steaks.
So, a quick recap on, you saw us having a burger and that before. If you'd like to know how we deal with that, it's very simple. We look up something like, if you don't know the exact restaurant, so if I have the sweet potato fries, I'll look up Hard Rock sweet potato fries, or something like that, Frankie and Benny sweet potato fries. We're good at guessing portions now, because we've done this for so long. So, the portion that we had, usually when you get them in a cup, you're usually looking at around about 80 to 100 grams worth of serving, usually more towards the 100 grams. If you get a deep set cup, 120, something like that. So you log that, and then for the buns, what we do is you go find like an extra special, like supermarket large white bap or bun. Obviously, make sure it's not. Is it bruschetta they use sometimes? Yeah, make sure it's not a bruschetta, because bruschetta is a completely different ball game. So make sure you know the difference. Brioche, that's it, brioche.
Yeah, they're fatty.
They are more fatty, so be careful with the brioche if it has a brioche bun. But that wasn't the one we had, was just a plain white floured bun. So you can either do the extra special or find a Warburton's large white bun and log it as that. You should know the rough carbohydrates of a bun like that size should be around about 35 carbs, around about that level. So if you find something like that, it's pretty much on your money. Obviously we took off the mayo, we took off the chorizo and the really high fatty things to you know, moderate it down a little bit. And so that's how we would log that, and we will do that whenever we go out. We'll either log it as a supermarket extra special of that meal, and then obviously going off the weight of what we guesstimate by looking on the plate. So this is going to be one of our last meals of the day. This is really going to bump protein. I pretty much should have hit my protein near enough by the time I finish that. And I'm just going to upload the previous video to this one now, and then I will finish off whatever macros I have left, which will be not many fats because of that big meal we had before, which I knew about. I was happy to do that.
I don't think you're going to have any
and I'm going to
protein.
have no real protein, it's just going to be carbs, so probably going to be a cereal, like a high fibre bran and something a little bit faster acting, like either Jungle Bites or Raspberry Wheats or something like that. And that'll be the end of the day. So I hope you've enjoyed this day of vlogging, and we will get more as we go. Hope you have had a good day. We have had a good day. We'll let you know about the house, but we really loved. We put in for it. Fingers crossed. Cross your fingers, cross your toes for us, and we'll check in with you next time with a boom and a
Baby.